Every year across Karnataka's Areca nut belt, the same thing happens. Farmer harvest, price fall, and almost no one explains why. Today we fix that. A farmer who sells in November gets 380 rupees per kilogram. His neighbor who waited and sold in June got 520 rupees. For the extra same grade, same quality, same district. That difference is not luck, it is a pattern. Four specific forces control Areca nut pricing in Karnataka. Once you understand these four, the entire yearly pattern becomes predictable. Force 1 Harvest Season. Karnataka's Areca nut harvest runs October through February. During these 5 months, an enormous quantity of fresh produce enter the market simultaneously across Shimoga, Hassan, and the coastal belt. Supply surges, price falls, basic economics. Force 2, and this is the most farmer never track. Myanmar is the world's second largest areca nut producer and India is the biggest export market. Myanmar's harvest frequently arrives during Karnataka's own harvest season, doubling the supply pressure at exactly the wrong time for farmers. Force 3 Processing Capacity. Areca nut processing units that convert raw produce into chali have fixed capacity. They cannot scale up instantly when harvest arrives. When supply exceeds what they can process, raw produce piles up and traders lower their buying price because storage is full. Force 4 Demand. Areca nut demand, driven mainly by pan and gutka consumption, stays relatively stable year round across an estimated 200 to 250 million regular consumers. It does not spike or crash with the seasons. Put these four forces together, and here is the cycle that repeats every single year. October to January, harvest floods the market, price falls. February to March, harvest ends, price stabilizes. April to June, processing absorbs the inventory, price recovers. July to September, lean season, minimum supply, price at its year peak, frequently 30 to 50% above the harvest season's low. Traders across Karnataka's major areca nut mandis built their entire business model around this cycle. They buy aggressively during the low price harvest months because they have the storage and capacity to hold inventory, and they sell 4 to 7 months later when prices have recovered. This is not manipulation, this is informed capital allocation against a prescribed predictable pattern. The knowledge gap is the only real difference between a trader's margin and a farmer's loss. Here is the solution available right now, and most farmers do not know it exists. Through WDRA registered warehouses, a farmer can store his harvest immediately after picking and borrowed up to 70 to 80% of its value in cash through NABARD financing, all while the produce sits safely in storage waiting for the price to recover. The crop becomes collateral, the farmer gets liquidity without selling at the harvest season low. The second structural fix is collective bargaining through farmer produce organization. An individual farmer with 2 acres has almost no negotiating power at auction. A collective of 200 farmers with aggregated produce has real leverage. Better processing rates, institutional credits access, and in some cases direct sales to processors and bypass mandi commissions entirely. The government support FPO farming with up to 18 lakh rupee in funding, and Karnataka has been significantly beneficiary. Closing this exact knowledge gap between what traders understand and what farmers are told is what Agri Intel India exists to do. Every Monday, a new piece of Karnataka agribusiness intelligence. If this helped you understand the market better, subscribe to Agri Intel India. Next week, we look at why agri-tech startup keep struggling to penetrate Karnataka's rural markets and what that reveals about how farmers actually make decisions. This is Agri Intel India.